Alright, what's up y'all? Lakerfan here. As y'all can see by the title of today's video, we got Lakerfan versus the number 2 Pro-Am team in the world on NBA 2K21 Next Gen. So I hope y'all enjoy. If you do, feel free to drop a like, sub if you're new, turn on them noties, all that good stuff. And let's get some likes for the honesty. So I could have put these guys as the number 1 quote-unquote Pro-Am team in the world. They were the runner-up in the WR Finals, took them to 6 games. They ended up losing, but it was to eyeball and a combination of guys like top 5 and whatever it may be. The real comp guys, like the stage dudes who turned Pro-Am and they're just out there killing it, like Zay and just all them crazy fiends on the 2K stuff. So these guys were the runner-up. They are the number 2 team, at least on Xbox as well. So figuratively, somebody won the PlayStation tournament as well. So really, they're more like top number 3. But you get what I'm saying. I hope you guys can appreciate the honesty with the titling and just making it number 2. So if you do, feel free to drop a like. Let's try and get this one to 800 likes total. So now to get into the gameplay, I got a lot to introduce you guys to. We have 2 brand new teammates in Zeke and Till. So Till is going to be our on-ball lockdown defender. He is another content creator as well, so shout out to him. I might try and leave everybody's links in the description, but I apologize if I do forget to. But you're going to see, again, we have Till at our lockdown spot. We got Zeke, a new pickup as well. He's going to be playing the wing spot on offense, and then he's going to be guarding corner. Then again, to introduce the other team, they have 3 6'10s or higher. So they have 2 6'10s right here and a 7-footer at the big man spot. Then they have their lockdown with Shabazz right here, and then their point guard RBLB is going to be out there just running it and going crazy. So I hope y'all enjoy. And real quick, I was unfortunately sweating it out so hard trying to look at people's takeovers and stuff like that I didn't show the full picture of the team intro screen right here. But as far as our positions go, like I said, we already have Till as the lockdown spot. I already introduced where Zeke is as well with the wing on offense and then guarding corner. We got my man Kitchen, for anybody who is new to the series, is going to be running point guard for us in this with a 6'7". Now that's very rare in this Pro-Am stuff to be running PG with a 6'7". A lot of dudes are either on a 6'5", 6'4", whatever it may be. Way more mobility, way more just small incremental movement when it comes to trying to get the open 3-pointers when it comes to the pick and roll. Then we got Tonic playing the lockdown spot in the corner. So he's more of our like Swiss Army knife, kind of put him where we want, just kind of versatile lockdown defender. So we're going to be having him playing in the corner on defense in this game. He's going to be our rotation guy where he's trying to drop and help when it comes to passing lanes or just shot blocking, you know, whatever it may be. So anyway, we'll get straight into the gameplay. For those who are new to the series, this is mostly uncut. Like, it's all going to be as straightforward, just raw Pro-Am videos that you're ever going to see. And it's me doing post commentary. Now, if you guys want to see the live commentary, this team right here is way more adaptable when it comes to the live commentary, way less swearing and stuff like that, and you're gonna see off rip, I'm out here getting my ankles broke. Great corner defense from Zeke and Tonic right there. Tonic ends up getting the passing lane steal. You're gonna see almost every single time Tonic has the ball, I'm gonna be the check down guy because Tonic has 25 ball control and 25 pass accuracy. He is an all-out lockdown defender. I'm so serious when I say he is the Swiss Army knife, where he has crazy interior defense, perimeter defense, block, steal, rebounding. He has literally everything. 30 defensive badges. So a lot of times when he has the ball, you're not going to see us pushing in the fast break. He's just going to check it down to me. Now right here, a little miscommunication when it comes to me and Till's defense. So Till thinks we're playing sides. I think we're playing front back, right? So you're going to see on the first couple of possessions, that wasn't exactly clear between the two of us. So you'll see it all just unfold. What you're going to see a lot in this Pro-Am series, or just Pro-Am gameplays in general from me, is going to be a lot of showing my mistakes, showing my teammates' mistakes, and explaining how we can improve on it, or if you as a viewer are interested in trying to get better with the Pro-Am stuff. I know it's a very small amount of people that are actually playing this Pro-Am. You know, in general, it's a pretty small amount of people that are playing next gen. But anyway, I'm sure a lot of people like the intelligent, like, you know, trying to break things down, showcasing what we could have done better, and I'm just here to bring that to you guys. So it's gonna be a lot of, like I said, raw, uncut, just showing you the mistakes, showing you where we can improve on. Now, free throws are going to be a very hot topic in this video. So you're going to see right here, I usually just rock this NA right here. So that's why I got this goofy free throw animation, because I really don't care what it looks like. I don't have to time it or anything like that. Now, it's dawned upon me that you can actually aim your free throws when you want to and get the NA when you want to. That's actually very interesting. I didn't know you could do that. I learned it in this game right here. As this point guard with the ball right here, you're going to see later in the video, he ends up aiming one free throw and then actually just running the NA on another one. So again, right here, Till thinks we're in sides. I think we're in front back. It's just a little miscommunication. We end up finally, you know, resolving that after that play right there, where he gets a crazy deep 3 to go off. And hey, props to him. This point guard is nasty in this game. You're going to see him doing some crazy stuff. So Kitchen hits Tonic with a little dot in the corner. He ends up hitting the white right there. You're going to see a lot of times they're baiting off Tonic, and we really don't have many inconsistent shooters on this team. I would say I'm probably the only one, and I'm 6'10" with 5 shooting badges. So it's going to be pretty rare that you see me on a pop, but I still can do it to some extent, and you're going to see it in other gameplays. Not so much in this one, but you see right there, the point guard goes for the really quick crab on Till. You're going to see the point guard going crazy on crabs. I'm talking, this dude is going to like get a lot of 3-point looks off of that stuff, and it's going to be a point of interest for us to actually figure out how to defend that moving forward. So for those who don't know, Zeke is brand new to the Pro-Am stuff, and then Till is pretty new in terms of like playing the matchups and competitive scene of it. He played unranked a little bit where you're just searching by, you know, the game trying to find you an opponent, and, you know, was kind of, it's more of a casual experience. I'm not gonna lie to you, we played a couple of games of trying to warm up, you know, over the week, I would say, or so, trying to play the unranked, and it was definitely a way easier situation. Like this right here to get thrown in the fire, we really should not be competing with these guys. I'm being completely honest with you. Now, right here, you're going to see a lot of people do this off rip. They end up getting out of it a little bit early, but it's going to be the Trapper animation. So as long as you have Bronze Trapper on 2 guys on the inbound and you're both holding LB, it's going to put this point guard into a horrible animation where it's going to loft the pass super softly, and it's going to be very risky as far as passing lanes go. So that's why I'm sitting right here. I'm trying to be the check down and get Kitchen out of this situation, so to say, because Tonic had to go all the way to the corner from the hash right here, and that's cutting across the court. This guy is able to pretty much defend 2 people at once. He makes a great decision and goes for the corner right there. And as you can see, that's like I said, why I was waiting on the check down. Now you can see crazy chase down block animation. I'm only running on bronze, keep in mind. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and keep doing it on bronze, because that right there, if I can get animations like that anyway, I'm all for it. So 2% contest right there. He ends up using his stick, I noticed. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I've noticed this a little bit too, where when people use the stick on layups and you can see shot arc pop up, that's how you know they use the stick instead of X button. When you see that shot arc pop up, I've noticed you're way more likely to miss layups. So if anybody's out there just missing complete BS layups or anything like that, I just want to let you know, I think holding X is a way better situation when it comes to freebies. Now, obviously, if you're going for a contact dunk, you're probably wanting to hold down on the stick for the most aggressive / flashy dunk you can get. I know it sounds kind of stupid to go for a flashy dunk when you're trying to get a contact dunk, but those of you who are dunkers know out there that holding down on the stick is kind of the go-to. I couldn't tell you why, honestly. I just feel like it unlocks the more aggressive dunk in this situation. Now right here, they go for the pinch off the wing on Kitchen. You're going to see them do all that a lot, and really, it's just good defenders being good defenders. I mean, these guys are a really good team. You're going to see Kitchen fighting for his life on the crab right there. I end up getting some horrible rebound animations in this game too. Just keep that in mind. It was really bad. Till gets the board right there. We're out on the break. Zeke with the ball ends up getting stopped. As you can see, it's a lot of just animations that we as a team don't really know how to deal with. You're gonna see a lot of amateur passes right there as well. Like, it's just, this is a good team we're playing. It's as simple as that. They played really good passing lanes. They played really well with the ball in their hand with the point guard right here. They do really well when it comes to rebounding and defending and rotations, like I already said. It's huge. So right there, I get the board, route and transition again, but as you can see, they're really good on their transition defense as well. Tonic, again, has really bad passing attributes and all that stuff. It's going to be very important that we give him an out when he has the ball in his hands and actually try and give him a good situation to get out of. And right there, we just don't at all. Now you can see they come back in transition, hit the white. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not super often you're gonna see the whites drop in this game mode of like Pro-Am, but it is still pretty, I would say, it's still a thing. Like, it is very frustrating when you're not hitting whites and your opponent is, or vice versa for your opponent. It just is what it is. Now right here, whenever you see this right here, from now on, me and Zeke have, you know, completely just acknowledged that this is going to be the switch that needs to be made. So Tonic has really good interior defense, and we like to have our interior D guys in the corner, or at the very least, if I'm in the corner and Tonic's on my wing and we can overload a side with our 2 really good interior defenders, that's going to be really nice. But I think in situations like this, where they go to a really sudden, abrupt 5 out, I want to go to the corner, Zeke to the wing, and then I'm down here for like paint help and stuff like that, and then Zeke can play halves between the right corner and right wing. Right here, you're going to see me kind of get stuck on this wing right here, and honestly, it was still really good defense. Like, we ended up stopping them with all that stuff. Kitchen gets a really nice contest animation. I dropped in the wing, go for the board. Route and transition a little bit. I end up checking it down to Kitchen, and then he ends up hitting Till, right back to Zeke. Goes for a contested shot. We get bailed out a lot to close out this quarter. So you're going to see, again, Zeke gets fouled on the pretty contested three-pointer right there. Ends up, I think, going 2 for 3 out of these free throws right here. He doesn't even know about the NA or anything like that, so he's out here hitting the green on the first free throw. I'm not gonna lie, with super low free throw rating, it's actually pretty impressive to do that. He has probably around, I would say, 50 free throw. Now, me personally, I have like 28 free throw. And same with Kitchens is around, I would say, about 40-ish, something like that. Now again, on defense, I'm just coming up here expecting pick and roll D, but as you can see, the big starts to go to the corner, so I'm following over there. But then this dude, they're just testing out that playmaker takeover at that point. Like, this thing goes crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. You can really make some crazy BS. Like, you can make, honestly, probably 80% smothered just greens, just like that, from this deep too. Now, he ends up doing exactly that, taking an 80% contest and just doesn't green it. And at that point, whites should just not fall, most likely, when it comes to that. Now, I try and hit Kitchen right here. Again, 7-footer, just getting a crazy freaking animation right there. It's as simple as that. Zeke goes for a little showtime out the corner and ends up getting fouled. Again, we just got kind of bailed out when it comes to fouls right here. And luckily, Zeke was banging his free throws a little bit early. Like you saw earlier, 2 greens on the first trip and then missed 1 right here. He's going to go ahead and green the first one. Again, I'm not going to lie. There are benefits to running this non-NA, or actually timing your free throws. As you can see, boom, he's going crazy with the free throws. It got us a lot of points right here. And you can see free throws, again, are a really hot topic of this video. You're going to see a lot of controversy when it comes to them, whether it be me running the NA. And if you remember from earlier in the gameplay, I hit my first 2 free throws with the NAs, and I was really only supposed to hit 33% of them. So I'm already 2 for 2. That's already setting the bar pretty high. Now, on these inbounds, unfortunately, Kitchen is the X button. So A, starts him pretty far away whenever he's not the inbounder. B, he is sometimes the inbounder as well. Now, I want to run this back too. Honestly, this was probably more of the controversial thing when it comes to our offense. I think everything flowed really well right here, but you can see, I mean, this right here should just be a Kitchen drive or a me lob, one of the two. I think Kitchen was trying to over dot a little bit right here, because a lot of times against these good people, right, it's going to be what you think is the simple play to be made. It is not the right play to be made, because they're always there for the first rotation. They're always there for the first pass of wherever you think the ball should go. And right there, they were just completely out of position, and it was just not the right time to, you know, try and get complicated with the passing. Now, right here, you're going to see I'm just transitioning into the corner a little bit. We got Zeke and Till up on the sides defense between the PG and the big right here. Now it's working over to the left side. Kitchen's down on the block. Ends up shooting a super contested shot, but it bounces straight to my side. Now, I don't really want to rewind everything. I'll let the green play out right there, but I don't want to rewind everything in this video. But you're going to see in this one right here, I'm thinking I want to like kind of play in the middle area, because Kitchen has 30 rebound rating, and honestly, if this thing goes to his side, it's not going to him. About as simple as that. Now, these guys, I will say, they team crash these rebounds. Like, it'll be one guy on the left, one guy on the right. Every single time, you'll see it pretty much every time I get out rebounded here. Now, what I should have done is probably just box this guy out. But as you can see, the big broke Kitchen's box out anyway. So it was just a bad situation to have Kitchen down low. Like I said, his low rebound rating and no rebounding badges versus a 7-footer and a 6'10". It's just going to be a tough scene. Like I said, these guys have 3 people that are 6'10 or higher. 2 6'10s and a 7-footer. It's just going to be a tough time to rebound. And especially for me, with the sake of our second tallest guy is 6'8", and then after that is 6'7". And we even have a 6'6" lock on ball. Now right there, to add to the frustration, I get an illegal screen. I'm not going to lie to you, I would go ahead and replay that and tell you what I could do better, but there's nothing to do better with that. I think illegal screens are just completely random in this game, because I can be setting a purposeful moving screen, like literally do it on purpose. And also really nice rotation right there from Tonic as Till gets his ankles broke. But I could be setting an intentional moving screen and it won't even happen. And then half the time when I'm standing still, they call me for it. It just is very random. Honestly, I feel like that's how it's been in 2K for the longest. Great intentional foul right there from Till. You're going to see that happen a lot in this Pro-Am stuff, and we'll talk about that a little bit later in the video, because I'm sure it's going to pop up quite a bit. Anyway, back on ball right here. Point guard goes to the drive, tries to over dot. Now I'm getting sealed off by this PG. They go for the standing lob right there. That was just tragic. That was a really tough scene right there, where I'm trying to get down there with the big who's camping the block, but the point guard like sealed me off. I really don't think they even did that intentionally, but it kind of just happened, and it looked really cool that they did it. Now, Kitchen goes for the drive right there. I end up getting the offensive rebound, pass it back to him. I really should have just hit Till, honestly, but you're going to see out of all the confusion, I ended up kind of slipping my way back down to the paint for the standing lob. Big man was in a 2-on-1 where he was guarding Till and me, so to say, and I just kind of, you know, put him in the 2-on-1 situation. Now, right there, glitchy crab. I can promise you this dude did not mean to do that, and honestly, he probably wishes he had a controller cam on or something, because if you could do this every single play and suction crab like straight back like after you're just running forward and then boom, just slide right back. This would be such a glitchy thing. Now, maybe somebody watches this out here in this video and labs this for like literally hours and finds out how to do this, and it would ruin Pro-Am forever. But as you can see, that right there would be unguardable. Nothing you can do about that would ever be able to guard that, because you would just have to double team, rely on rotations from your corners. I mean, that's just glitchy. That's gross. But you can see they get a really nasty crab off right there. 3 minutes left in the game. Kitchen's saucing up right there. Really nice size up package to the right. Gets the green with a 5% contest. Now we're back in here again. Now I'm trying to like slight press right here, right? And this dude with the slash take, mind you, he's 7 feet tall, is so fast off that slash takeover, being boosted by like 8 speed. And you can see, I mean, when tall dudes just have takeover, that stuff be moving like crazy. Now you can see right here, big man tries to slip a little bit, right? And he's waiting for that standing lob. Now, you see me I feel like I defended that pretty well on that possession right there. But they're going to try and kind of test the exact same thing. And I feel like that's what the timeout call is about. Now, you're going to see again, big man's going to go ahead and go for that slip. I'm staying right there in the lane. Boom. Go ahead and snatch that with the gold interceptor. I only have like 72 steal rating, but it's definitely enough to make the correct steals when it's pretty much given. Now, right here, again, you're going to see a lot of just kind of tough, amateur, inexperienced passes. It's not me knocking either of the two guys. I'm really looking forward to playing with Till and Zeke, and it's been a lot of fun. And they're really just cool guys, too. This is what I wanted with the Pro-Am stuff. So don't take anything I say about them with disrespect, because I'm going to be making fun of myself in this game as well. But it's just a lot of like passes that we made in that sequence or in this video or just in general as we've been playing, where when you're playing good people, you can't exactly make the simple pass. That's what I've just been trying to explain to them, so to say, because these guys are going to be on every single passing lane when it's the next door neighbor, essentially. If you're in the corner with it, they're taking away that left wing pass. It's really as simple as that. Now, long rebound right there. I go back to the big man, get the foul in. This is our last foul before they enter the bonus, but honestly, and to explain that real quick for anybody who's a viewer. So you can see the clock. It's under 2 minutes. Whenever you foul under 2 minutes, that's your one foul to give. Now, when you foul again, they're going to the free throw line in the bonus, and you get 2 shots instead of, playing out your possession and trying to dribble and score, whatever it may be, get the dunks. So right there, crazy crab. But to stay on that sort of bonus topic, a lot of times in the NBA, that's like a really cool thing because, if you shoot pretty well from free throw, or if your point guard's a very good free throw shooter, as you can see, they get their foul in. If your point guard's a really good free throw shooter, it's a nice thing to be had because you're just getting 2 free points. Now, in this, where me and Kitchen are horrible free throw shooters, it's not really the most ideal thing. You're just going to see them play uber aggressive because they're not worried about, sending Kitchen to the line or me to the line, whatever it may be. So boom, they get the steal off the wing right there by blitzing. They go in transition right here. My man Shabazz hits a 38% contested white from mid right there while he's cold. That's really a tough one. But again, to just kind of finalize that idea and topic as far as the free throws, it's not really ideal as it is in the NBA in this, where again, me and Kitchen just have really bad free throw rating. We don't like going to the line. So anyway, when you see me start right here, I hate to give this like kind of telltale to anybody who plays me and just wants to watch this video and can game plan for it. This is given like great film for if I ever did a wager. But whenever you see me floating around to the top of the key right here, this is for all the viewers out here who want to understand my mind and just what we're expecting before the play actually happens. When you see me floating right here, it's me telling Kitchen to go to the right wing. We're going to set up a quick slip, essentially, because I don't want to be on this side slipping toward where Zeke is. It's too many defenders over here. I'd like to be away from it, and as you're going to see, this is the maneuver I want to do when I'm doing that, where it's going to be one guy who can play 2, essentially. So when I do this correctly and Kitchen dots, say, tonic right there, boom, that's 3 points, just like that. It's kind of a 50-50. He's obviously going to be able to play really good defense with that. Now, I can't really do anything with this. I definitely could have hit A, but as you can see, again, if I get baited into doing that, or maybe I could have got it off a little bit quicker. If I get baited into doing that, again, they're taking away the first pass every single time. Any good team is going to do it. Now, you're going to see what they do. This guy was low-key thinking to rotate over to here because the point guard was going to rotate, or the defender was going to rotate to here. So really, a lot of times, you're going to see the right pass for me to be made is back to this wing, one of the 2 wings. You're going to see me try and read that a little bit later in the game, and I'm going to explain it to you guys and let you see what would have been the best play to be made. Now right here, again, horrible rebound animation. Again, it's just so frustrating how bad my dude rebounds in this, and I just maybe need to learn a little bit more about the game. Really, that's all it might be. But anyway, You're gonna see we're coming back in transition. I'm trying to make something happen. Boom, go for the spin lay, get the and one. That was huge. Get the animation of the foul before I even carry through with actually doing it. I could have just not even held X to not go up with the layup right there, but because I got fouled, boom, continuation, I'm going for it. Now again, you're gonna see I run the NA. It's expected. Like I said, at this point I'm 2 for 3 and a 38% chance of going in. I mean, really, you're taking your chances when it comes to I'm pretty much happy with being 2 for 3. I have no problem with that. Now right here, Till gets a blocking call. Honestly, that could have gone either way. You're going to see a lot of times in this game where when the collisions happen like that, sometimes it's a block, sometimes it's a charge. It's really 50-50. I don't really think there's much to it. Now right here, you're going to see he misses the NA, and he's probably all frustrated with it, so boom, he goes back to the aiming. Now you're going to see he actually hits this one with a lower chance of making it, 65 as opposed to the 75 that he had with the NA. That's why you see a lot of people like me just run the NA, because it really doesn't make any sense to time your free throws when it's like you have to be perfectly precise with it. Now you see right there, I get it in transition again. We're breaking this press really well. Now this is the plan every single time. These dudes want to double team Kitchen really bad, so I'm floating right here, and a lot of these bigs, they're just gonna sit here and wait with it and get it back to their point guard. I'm trying to make plays because I have pretty good playmaking badges. I'd like to think I'm a pretty good passer as well. So you're gonna see boom, 2-on-1 right here. He tries to lean up toward B like that, and then I hit Till with a little dot right there. Honestly, not the most complex pass or anything like that. It's just a 2-on-1, but it's huge that we're able to do that. 2 for 1 with the clock. As you can see, they have 32 seconds left on the clock. We're able to get the 2 for 1 off of that because now we get the last shot. And then even at that, just a really good 3-point look. Simple as that. So right here, he goes for the little quick stop on the wing. Doesn't get it. He starts to fade, so he bail out passes to the big man. Back in pick and roll with the secondary ball handler with Shabazz. He's trying to make something happen. I end up getting the block as he goes to the hoop. We're out in transition. I'm kicking to Till. He stops and pops at the 3-point line. Boom. Beautiful close to the half. That was amazing. 2 for 1, all that. But check this out. Unfortunately, Till gets a little bit aggressive trying to go for the steal. 25% contest, and he makes it at the buzzer to end the half. That was really unfortunate. Till said, looking back too, this one was killing him. So I appreciate it too that he actually cares that much about this pro-am stuff to really want to like review and revise on the game and try and make the right plays accordingly because of the mistakes that he made. Again, that's the type of people I want around me too, man. The dudes who won't be mad that I put this in the video and I'm kind of making it a point of emphasis and stuff like that it was a bad play. But he appreciates that as well, knowing that he wants to get better as a player and it wants to make the right play right there. And honestly, the right play is probably to be a little bit less aggressive and to be more in contain mode, so to say. So halftime stats, we're shooting pretty well from 3. As you can see, we're shooting 56, they're at 50. However, field goal obviously looking pretty bad, 44%. We're getting stuffed on a lot of our layup takes or just rim takes, whatever it may be. As you can see, I mean, Kitchen's 2 for 7, but is 1 for 2 from 3, so that means that he, do the math. I can't do the math. I didn't have enough time to look at it, but okay, so in revision, he's 1 for 5 on non-3-point takes. Anyway, another point of emphasis is obviously their point guard right here. He has 24 points on 9 of 13, still has the 2 turnovers with only 2 assists, but at the end of the day, obviously, he's scoring a lot. They're getting a lot of rebounds from this 5 right here, the 7-footer. 8 rebounds to our entire team, 8 rebounds, and then obviously they have 4 extra rebounds in total with that, so they're at 12 to our 8. Again, turnovers pretty even, 3-pointers pretty even. At the end of the day, it would have been a really close game right there had we not given up that last second 3-pointer. Right here, I don't know what's going on, but we end up calling the timeout. Kitchen accidentally icons to RBB right there. For whatever reason, I'm not sure, but anyway. Get the timeout, we're at half court trying to, check it in and all that. Exact same situation as before, where I'm trying to press the inbound because I don't know if Kitchen's gonna get up here in time, and then Kitchen comes up as well. He might get double teamed as Tonic tries to cross over to the left corner. Now this is where you're gonna see us do it a little bit different right here. So Till is going to go to this left corner, Zeke's going to go to this left wing, and then Tonic to the right corner. Makes a lot of sense to just open up the corner side of wherever the inbounder is and not be so specific with where we want our corners and just kind of, adjust on the fly. It makes a lot of sense to do that. I know a lot of, that's a lot of basic IQ stuff. You can see Kitchen hits Tonic with the dot right there. Beautiful green, beautiful pass, all that. Great play. So check this out. First play up, they're going to go for this crab again. You're going to see a lot of just defense when it comes to this is a lot of the stuff you're going to run into. I go for the sort of, backside defense hedge, right? But eventually I need to get back because this guy's going to have a wide open lob. So I need to eventually get out of here. So Till is going to have to get around and get this, defend that crab, so to say. I sort of bait him though, where he thinks it's just going to be a free lob. I end up getting back just in time. He doesn't get a dunk animation, goes with the underhand scoop, I like to call it, and we get a really good contest on it. I am able to not even jump so much to block it to where I can get the rebound as well. Really, I don't want to, be on some ego stuff because I make a lot of mistakes in this game as well. But that was a great play. There was a lot to be said about that one right there, where it's just great hedge defense, great getting back to the lob, great getting the rebound as well. I end up holding this one because he ends up getting a really good contest on it and taking me away from the play. Tonic goes for the lob right there, and then we're just out of time at this point. I'm going for a last second drop step. Really shouldn't even done it in the first place. I lose a bit of takeover progress on it, and he has rim protector Hall of Fame, no doubt, so they end up getting some good takeover progress themselves off of that block. Whereas if I just get a shot clock violation, it is what it is. I mean, really don't lose much right there. So Zeke gets the ball temporarily. What I thought was going to be guard sides right there. I was going to want to go for the little pick and pop slip, but they're just in a lot of confusion right here. Tonic ends up shooting it very early because he's trying to pump fake it right there. Now they're out in transition. Kitchen gets a tip pass off of going for a block, ends up getting the ball back. We're thinking slow it down. Now I'm thinking, oh shoot, okay, I got an open lane. Let's just go for it. And a lot of chaos, we'll just say, to start this third quarter. So, ensuing possession. They come back down. The big's looking for a pick and pop right here. You're going to see he ends up popping off to that right wing. I'm leaving it, and I'm letting Till get up to it. We kind of bait him into taking a really bad shot right there, and I'm going to go ahead and take the ball up on my own. Again, I'm trying to make plays when it comes to this transition stuff. Now, you're going to see, again, I'm going and I'm trying to dissect stuff. I'm not going to lie, this is pretty fire. I love doing stuff like this. Now, what I should have done is keep the dribble alive. I didn't realize this dude was going to bail out of it so quickly, or really, I guess it was more of the fake pass that made him leave me. Obviously, if I continued my dribbling and stuff like that, it would have been a little bit more to read, but I like this spot right here. Now, what I don't like about it is that I might have a 3-second violation, so I don't want to take too long trying to figure out what to do right here. Now, really, could I have shot this mid-range? Yes, but he ends up dropping to me, and you can see the rotation to the corner. Again, the simple pass is never going to be what you want to throw to. It's about as simple as that, and, contradicting the simple word, but essentially, like I said, corner, it's not going to be there very often. You always want to dot this wing when it comes to the simple rotation, what you think would be the right thing to do. But what you think is the right thing to do is never the right thing to do when you're playing good people who know what to counter what you think is the right thing to do. It's very complicated, but you guys get what I'm saying. I'm always going to look to that wing when it comes to dotting when I drive or when I roll, because they're always going to drop that corner down to me and rotate the guy from the wing to the corner. Now, unfortunately, after a great play on offense previously, I have kind of a blunder right here. So you're going to see what I was talking about, where when I start right here, not trying to screen, and I'm way up here, it's going to be something to do with slipping. Now, I was thinking roll slip, right? And honestly, I should have just gone with it. But you can see as he hedges down and the lockdown is following Kitchen, I go for this pop slip right here. I feel like it would have been pretty open, especially with the right timing on a pass. But at the end of the day, Shabazz was ready to just guard me, and I really should have just slipped for the roll. But I do like to add in that pop slip a little bit. I like to shoot. It's very hard to get shots off when people are playing really elite defense or playing size defense, whatever it may be, and just really, you guys know me. I like to dissect when it comes to the roll slips a little bit more. Now, I'm going to go ahead and replay this one too. I'll try and not replay so many possessions because obviously it's slowing the game down a little bit for a viewer's perspective. But I just want to explain. This is a staple in the Pro-Am pick and roll game where point guard drives, big man fills in for the lob. I have to hedge. I have to stay on the point guard, but then figure out if I want Till to just if you have a small lock, this dude's going to get a contact alley-oop dunk pretty often, I would say. And then if I drop, then he just has a wide open mid-range. Now Kitchen can't even help because he's getting crabbed. And then to add to it, you can see this guy kind of wrap around to take away Kitchen as a defender and then force Till to even have to go defend that. Now, it's just a lot of stuff, but like I said, that is a staple in the Pro-Am pick and roll game where you're going to see it a lot when it comes to the point guard drive mid, big fill in for lob, then me as a hedge defender, figure out where to go from there. It happens a lot. It didn't happen a lot in this game, however, I will say, but you'll see it so much when it comes to this Pro-Am stuff. Beautiful move by Kitchen right there. Hits the Pro 3 behind the back, gets past the big man as the hedge defender. You're going to see that a lot as well. Honestly, it's just, when it comes to point guards driving, it's a very good thing to do, whether it's for the quick stop mid, whether it's for, crabbing, like I said, anything, or forcing that mismatch when it comes to the drive, or exactly what Kitchen did right there for the behind the back into the dunk. Beautiful stop by Till right there. He gets the charge, and then we see this corner. baiting super hard, right? So I'm calling this out, as you can see. Boom, we're gonna have Kitchen get to this right side, and then as soon as he comes left, as soon as he moves toward the left, we're gonna have Tonic go for this cut right here. So you're gonna see, boom, execute perfectly. This guy actually defends it really well too, though. So honestly, it was just good offense beats good defense, and really good communication right there. I gotta say, you gotta hit dudes with that a lot, where you know they're just going for baiting out of the corner, the wing, whatever it may be. Gotta switch it up on them a little bit when it comes to your offense. Right there, you can see I'm trying to hedge a little bit. Ends up getting the dunk on me as I'm a little bit low, trying to watch the hedge defender as well. Boom, I get the ball, going for the spin. I end up hitting Zeke on the wing. He's not open enough to shoot it though, and then he ends up trying to take something himself. Now right here, this is on me. I should have just spaced out a little bit better, where Zeke has it. I see he drives. When I see he drives, I need to fill in toward this left side. Now, what I don't want to do that for, and also Kitchen should probably be a little bit further to the right here, to be completely honest. But the reason I don't want to fill into the left is I feel like it gives this guy a really easy opportunity to get back into the play against me, where I'm trying to get away from this cluster of 3 guys. So I'm trying to stay toward the top. Again, this is sort of on me, the turnover at least is, because I could be a little bit further over here, but also Kitchen could probably be a little bit over further to the hash right here. And you can see, again, whenever you think it's the simple pass to be made, it's not. It's as simple as that. I'm using the word simple so much right here. I know that's going to be the comment of the day where people clown my choice of vocabulary. But anyway, you can see they get out in transition, get the dunk, and one. Super unfortunate. Shabazz ends up missing though, so it kind of is what it is. You know, it's just a transition dunk. Again, you're gonna see I do that a lot right there, where I hit the little check down, and because the lockdown's getting so overzealous and trying to make a play so hard, Kitchen ends up just running right past him. We got a lot of like transition looks with numbers on it, where we were able to just get that to work a lot. And again, Tonic doesn't have the NA where he's just not timing it. He has his timing on. So you're gonna see right there, times it pretty well, gets a 54%, and then the next one gets a 63 and misses. Free throw shooting just is what it is, man. It's just a complete toss-up. It's just frustrating at the end of the day. That's what free throw shooting is. I just wish it were more accessible for everybody, but at the end of the day, I should have more free throw rating. It's not worth me putting on my build, in my opinion. But then, you know, looking back on some games, it might be, but it is what it is. I would prefer to just not have it, I guess, because I don't even want that many shooting badges. For somebody else, though, I guess it does make sense. But you're going to see Big Man's hedging pretty low right there. Kitchen's going for the crab. We end up with a lot of confusion right here, though. I end up getting an offensive 3-second, too, because I just can't get out after getting put in the lob animation right there. I thought Kitchen was going for the quick stop mid. Then when he got carried in for the drive, I was like, okay, maybe contact dunk. Then I was like, oh, shoot, I have the ball. Like, I wasn't even holding X for the lob or anything like that. I was just going for rebound, if anything. But anyway, we're back on the other side. Boom. Point guard's trying to get that full switch. I'm dropping. I think we would have had a really good execution right there, especially if he was trying to throw the lob. I think I could have intercepted that. Till goes for the reach in right there, and then the point guard's ending up at the free throw line again. Now, again, you're going to see him come out. He's going for the free throw aiming. He ends up shooting a slightly left and hits the right side of the rim. So he's just like, screw this. Goes back to the NA and hits it. So he's been so back and forth with the two things. But I think that's really cool that you can actually aim it, or you can go for the non-timing. Now, right here, again, you're going to see me. I'm coming out. I'm trying to make a play. Once again, nothing's really there. I end up just checking down the Kitchen, but maybe I could have kept the ball in my hands a little bit longer. I need to be more aggressive with the ball in my hands. I'll just put it like that. Tonic, he is pretty aggressive out the corner as well. You can see he tries to make a play right there. Ends up missing the layup. It is what it is. Close the quarter. We ended up winning the third quarter by 2 points, 44-40. The total score. So now in the fourth quarter, this is where some crazy stuff starts to happen. This is where the gameplay gets really, really good. So again, full switch, right? Now they have the big man on the block with our 6'6" lockdown on him. I'm 6'10", trying to guard a 6'4", 6'5" guy on the wing ISO. Try and get the passing lane back. I was putting pretty good defense right there, I think. Only get a 3% contest, however, but I'm out in transition, my big self, and I'm able to actually get a dunk off on there. Now, I wish I could do that more, and I think we'll be a little bit more willing to play size defense. And also, we're just so geeked at this right here. We start the quarter with a great play, and this is my matchup right here. He's ahead of me. Till is holding him down a little bit and trying to play in between the two of them. And I think this dude, he just tried to dot him, or somewhere he was trying to go with the pass, and he ends up hitting the wrong dude. He's behind half court still, and we get the backcourt violation. Beautiful start to the fourth quarter for us. We are just geeked at that. Honestly, it was like a great sequence. You're going to see Kitchen almost gets that half-court violation, and we end up just trying to force it. He's trying to go for the charge on his right side because he knows he's trying to pin Kitchen in on that kind of pinch to the right side. I end up going for the slip right here. Now, this is exactly what I was talking about earlier, where I need to make reads on this because low-key, I got lucky on this. Not going to lie to you. I need to get better when it comes to this. And I'm not saying I'm bad at it by any means. I think I'm pretty good for a big man when it comes to reading the help defense. But this is why I want to get better at it. I want to be, this is what I want to stand out as with the big man, where you cannot do this rotation stuff against me. And again, it all comes back to the wing. You need to hit that wing right there because this guy, he tries to trail you super often rather than actually kicking out and going to the wing. And even if I fail with the wing pass and this guy ends up going there, it's usually not going to be an intercepted pass. It'll probably just be something where he couldn't get there in time, but he can't get the shot off. But anyway, I get a really slow dunk. He jumps super early. You know, those contradict themselves pretty bad, and I end up getting a dunk off that. Now, I really do apologize for all the people who hate the rewinding, but I end up getting really good takeover progress on that. As some of you may know, for the secondary takeover, you get progress a lot faster than the first. So, honestly, I wish I would have just held on to this as far as the takeover goes, because as you're going to see, he ends up shooting a super early shot, and I'm able to just go ahead and get this free rebound. Now, who knows if I even would have had this if I didn't have the glass takeover, but I probably could have got my secondary takeover literally just off that board, or if not, super close. Now, right here, I have the ball again. Again, I think I should be a little bit more aggressive when I have the ball right there, but it's just tough. I do get like pinched and poked sometimes, and you're going to see right here, bad shot. Tana gets the rebound off of that until gets a wide open second chance, and we end up getting a green right there. Honestly, there was still a lot of time on the shot clock right there. I probably shouldn't even taken that shot. I just like to, you know, if I have the ball on the pop, I usually think I'm open pretty often, but that right there was clearly not. All right, so right here, beautiful play. So I'm hedging a little bit because I'm worried about getting the crab and whatnot. Big man was on the block with it, and then all of a sudden they just transitioned between the two spots of them. Now, this is going to be all about me and Till just transitioning right here, where I take the drive, he takes the pop. They hadn't popped very often in this game, though, so I don't really blame Till for following and trailing this guy too much. And as you can see, he gets a really slow jump shot. I mean, he's 7 foot at the end of the day. Isn't really able to be a consistent popper, but he gets a green right there. That was a big-time shot, big-time play by them, and you see, they executed really well on that. Got to give them props for it. Now, right here, perfect play by Till, because we didn't even call this out or anything. Till ends up just instinctively cutting right here, and rightfully so, because as you can see, this guy's holding 2 right here. No way he can hold 2, though, if Till goes for this cut. Perfect time to cut, because they double team off Zeke and really just blitz Kitchen entirely. That is a tough thing to deal with when you play 2v3 on offense, where 3 guys are guarding me in Kitchen, and really, if everybody stays put, it's horrible. Like, that just, nothing is open right there unless Till cuts. So that was perfect cut by him. We need to implement that to the offense a little bit more too, where we have a little bit more movement from our wings and corner. We want to do a lot more wing cuts into me popping at the same time too. And you're gonna see again, they're blitzing off that wing super heavy. Look at that guy on the wing just going crazy. And I mean, rightfully so. We don't hit the wing too often. You can see right there, beautiful play again. It's exactly what I was talking about, where Kitchen goes for a semi drive, pulls it back out for the mid, makes the big man respect him a little bit to where I can get an opening for the roll, and perfect situation right there. 51-49, we take a 2-point lead, back on defense right here. Now, this is where I try to get a little bit aggressive right here. I can see they're trying to get it back to the point guard. They end up hitting a little reset with the big man. Kitchen ends up dropping off the wing a little bit, and you can see again, I just don't box out. They get an easy rebound. Super unfortunate. I need to get better with the rebounding. Straight up. Simple as that. Especially considering I had the takeover on and still couldn't do it well. But you can see, nonetheless, we play great defense right there. Good defense on the initial shot. Boom. I get the contest right there. We get the rebound. We're back out right here. You can see I hit the fake pass. That is huge, too, because you can see he goes for the reach-in. I always do that, too, just to clarify. But anyway, back on the inbound. Again, Kitchen is the X button, so it's super unfortunate. You can see I try to move a little bit. That was really dangerous. I could have turned it over right there. But it's super unfortunate Kitchen's the X button because he's the inbounder half the time, and it's so annoying. Till goes for another great cut right there. We end up getting a 4-point lead off of that. Strictly off cuts, we have this 4-point lead from the tie game, and we are playing great right now. Great closeout to the fourth quarter. Right there, I try and hedge to the 3-point line a little bit. Obviously, we're a little bit worried about the 3-pointers, but honestly, I should still be worried about quick scores too. We don't want to give up free 2s by any means, so just again, my mistake right here as well. I end up floating around the wing for a reset, or for a pop, whatever it may be, and really it got kitchen contested right there. Me not going to the paint got kitchen contested because it was the big man. Now you can see right here, I'm in the corner, Tonic is on the wing, Zeke is double teaming. Now I'm staying put. We cannot by any means give up a 3 right here. And you see I dropped for the rebound off that one because it was very easy to kind of predetermine that I was gonna be able to get a nice little seal off right there. Tonic actually gets the rebound himself. Now right here, Kitchen doesn't come very close. I'm not gonna lie, that was a really important pass that I didn't make right there. Now they're pressing him a little bit off this wing again. Zeke goes for the wing cut. He's low-key there. I could look for the standing lob. I didn't realize he could even catch standing lobs. But anyway, either way, Kitchen kind of dexes over toward the wing. I hit him for 3. 5-point lead, 45 seconds left. Huge, huge shot right there. Now I pick up point guard fully. Boom, turnover. You would think that's game. We just absolutely took off on them in the fourth quarter. 7-15 run. I mean, it was huge, right? Now here's the situation. We're up 5, 39 seconds left. It's up to them if they want to foul or not. If I were them, I probably would have fouled, to be completely honest. But anyway, you're going to see. When I'm calling out to the guys, I'm going to the block because I'm trying not to let Kitchen get double teamed. Now he picks it up. It's actually a very good move because if he's not dribbling, they can't really put him in a double team animation. Or I think actually he has to pump fake. I'm pretty sure he has to pump fake low key. But anyway, I end up coming right up here to get it. Till ends up coming up a little bit as well. We end up getting really risky right here where, again, it goes to Zeke. Zeke goes to Tonic. Now they double team Tonic in the corner, and you're going to see they get the jump ball. This is not what we wanted, but at the end of the day, we ran off about 20 seconds on the shot clock and the game clock. It is what it is. It's really not that big a deal. Now right here, running through my mind, I'm thinking, do we intentional foul? I don't know if we have one to give. I don't know who we want to foul, even if we did it. We're just like, okay, whatever, screw it. Get back on defense. It is what it is. We didn't really have too much time to think about it. So everybody just find a man, get there. You know, it is what it is. Tonic drops. I end up kind of going to the corner. I think it's just a lot of scramble mode. They end up getting the crab again at the mid-range. 7 seconds left. Now I'm also here thinking, okay, Kitchen, just take it and shoot it at like 1.4 seconds or really just like 2 seconds. You can literally just shoot it and they won't be able to foul you if they decided not to foul and they're trying to get double teams and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, again, I'm just overthinking stuff because it's as simple as they're going to foul. It's about as easy as that. Now, 6.3 seconds left. Kitchen with the NA. 54%. Doesn't drop on the first one. Now, comes back the second one. 54%. Doesn't drop on the second one. You can see low-key the dude even put the ball in the hoop, but they called the timeout. I don't know if they would even counted the bucket right there, but unfortunate, man. Again, like I said, free throws are going to be super controversial in this game right here. So, now they're coming back, ensuing possession. They call another timeout because they don't really know what they're trying to set up right here. Honestly, there's not much you can do as long as we're threeing up properly. So you're going to see they try and set something up as well. Now, you're going to see a couple people in the paint, and this is my mistake as well. My guy goes to the paint. The paint doesn't matter right now. And unfortunately, I don't give Till enough help right here. And he gets a crab once again for three-pointer. And we don't have anything. Now, just to clarify, I can't call timeout right here. It's not letting me. I don't know why, as a ball handler, it doesn't let you call the timeout. I needed somebody else on the team to do it to advance the ball. We have 1.9 seconds left. We're in the same situation as they just were, where, honestly, there's not much to be had right here. And, honestly, we should have called another timeout as well because they still go into the overtime with you. So, we kind of just choked right there at the end. Now, what it really comes down to is if Kitchen hit one free throw, then we win. Now, I think that's something where knowing that you can aim free throws and use the NA, we're going to do that moving forward because if Kitchen hits, like I said, one free throw right there, game is over. They have no chance of getting into this overtime with us. Now, you're going to see my man Zeke coming up big right here. Now, they end up blitzing super heavy off this wing the entire overtime period. Zeke goes crazy in this OT. I mean, it was just beautiful to see my man just hooping right there. I end up hedging a little bit high right there, give up a really easy lob. Honestly, the defensive end of this overtime was really unfortunate. We gave up a lot of easy stuff that honestly, you just shouldn't do, really. It's about as simple as that. But, again, I'm worried about the three-pointers. I don't really want to give them easy buckets or anything like that. Kitchen ends up backing it up. Boom. They help off Zeke again. My man going crazy with the green right there. We end up getting a 4-point lead off of it. Now, again, we're back on defense. We don't want to give up 3, but, again, like I just said, I don't want to give up anything too easy. So he goes for the drive. I end up picking him up. I'm thinking I'm staying with him until was going to go for the drop, but really unfortunate right there, as you can see. I mean, it all sets up so unfortunately like perfect for them. Where again, I'm trying to follow. I thought Till was staying with, but this is like I was saying. When you go for that drive, big fill in, point guard back it up, or go for the crab. One of the two things. It gets really confusing when it comes to all that. So right here, This dude probably should have just had the dunk. Simple as that. Honestly, I don't really know. I guess Kitchen was thinking to rotate here and Tonic was going to drop and help on it. Either way, we wouldn't have really had anybody on that wing regardless, so it just is what it is. I'm not saying it was a horrible play by Kitchen right there, because at the end of the day, it was all about me or Till, one of the two of us. We had to get back out to that wing for the rotation. I guess Kitchen could have just stayed put. We could have just gave up two. It is what it is. They end up blitzing off Zeke again right there. You can see my man almost got another shot off. So this is where everything kind of goes to garbage, though, where we try to go ahead and get some pick and roll going. Nothing's really happening. Kitchen just has to put up some BS at the shot clock, and unfortunately, me and Tonic can't come up with the rebound. Kitchen doesn't make the NA jump shot. We end up getting out here in transition defense. We're playing really good transition D, though. You can see, get the tip pass on the Y button again. Tonic's back to the corner. I'm back to the big man. Zeke finds another guy in transition right there. I try and hedge to the three-pointer again, and he kills me on that drive hedge. It's just so bad, and I need to get better at that. I really, really need to get better at that, where I can kind of process what's happening a bit quicker, where it's just a really small incremental transition movement where I need to watch and see if he's going for the drive or he's going for the three. Right there, thought Kitchen had the three-pointer. He ends up going for the drive. I'm trying to get out the way. My man gets a semi-open look. I get a semi-open roll. Nothing there. I get the offensive rebound. Trying to get back out, but I hit the fake pass, and I'm worried they're going to actually like blitz me and get the steal right there. So we just burn a timeout. It wasn't really that bad of a timeout to burn, if you ask me, where I was kind of in trouble right there. And I really didn't want to, do anything too crazy as far as, like I said, somebody might think like, oh, why didn't you hit the corner right there? It's like I was just talking about. What you think is the right pass to be made is not the right pass. It's about as simple as that. Boom. We end up going 5 out for Kitchen. He gets a post spin because he has post moves on his build and silver post spin technician. He ends up finessing them really bad right there. That was huge. But again, quick grab. It's just as simple as this. It's literally every single time. You're going to see we need to be able to learn how to defend this, because it's going to be all about, boom, Till gets stuck on screen, me hedge, point guard, just trying to seal him off, and then big man fill in so that I have to stay put for this right here, or if I do stay put for this right here, then he has a wide open roll, easy lob. So I have to get back to this eventually. So it's all about, we just got to figure out how to stop that crab, and it's really important. So right here we have 38 seconds. We have a really good 2-for-1 opportunity where if we can get a shot off pretty quickly right here and maybe take the lead, we get a chance at the last shot. But they get the reach in right there, really stall things up on our offense a lot. And now we're kind of past the point of it, really, because we're not going to find something in 6 seconds or anything like that. So I was camping block, trying to get an easy bucket right there, see if they gave it up quick. He ends up getting a bump right there. That could have been huge for them. But we end up getting the ball back. I'm able to recover it. Kitchen has 4 seconds to do something right here. Ends up pulling the mid-range. Now, Tonic gets this rebound. Now, pause. So much chaos is happening right here. So, again, like I said, Tonic gets it. Kitchen is moving right here. Now, ends up missing it, unfortunately. Now, I get the ball. We still, to this day, do not know who called this timeout. Honestly, I wouldn't want to fess up to it either if it was me. It wasn't me, though. But we ended up having Till wide open right here, and I was definitely going there with the ball. But it is what it is. I'm not pointing fingers. I don't really care who did it at the end of the day. It's just a game. It is what it is. We have 7.4 seconds still to get a shot off, and we're going to try and find something. Now, honestly, instincts are saying, let's just go Kitchen post up again. Let him get the post moves. He ends up getting bumped right there, though. Till goes for the cut, for the standing lob. Kitchen doesn't lob it. It's just a game. It was really unfortunate how this game ended right here, and we just choked pretty bad when it comes to the end of the fourth quarter and the end of overtime. We could have pulled this off a lot of times, and honestly, in the first place, I'm just glad that we stayed in the game with, like I said, the number 2 Pro-Am team in the world right now, as far as they made it to the WR finals. This point guard is clearly cold with it, 44 points on 18 of 27 shooting. And like I said, that triple big stuff is really hard to deal with as far as the size advantage goes. And we still held our own on the rebounds, only got out-rebounded by 2. I end up kind of recovering as far as the rebounding goes. And as you can see, I mean, they had 3 dudes contribute pretty efficiently, and we had, I would say, pretty much 2. I guess Till still had 2 compared to their small forward 3. But either way, you get my point. A lot of size disadvantage, a lot of experience disadvantage, and a lot of just, they have the build metas everywhere, and we don't. And it was really cool to see us actually compete with these guys and stay in the game with them. And as you can see, I mean, we won the fourth quarter and the third quarter really well. Obviously, we lost the overtime by 1 because you start the overtime period tied, but you get what I'm saying. Anyway, really cool gameplay right here. As you guys have been told by me in the past, I like to post my losses every now and then to show you where we could have improved on, where we could have done better, all types of stuff like that. And I just like to keep you guys on your toes when it comes to these gameplays as well. I want you guys to go into these videos and actually be entertained in the back of your mind, where you're not just like, oh, Lakerfan got a dub, let's see how he won the game right here. I don't even have to think that he's gonna post an L. As a lot of you guys know, if you've been watching my channel, I post a lot of losses, whether it be stage, whether it be pro-am. Probably not park, because I don't I don't know, I don't really lose it in park that often in general anyway, at least, you know, in current gen and stuff like that, or previous games. But anyway, to kind of backtrack on what I'm saying right here, I want to post losses because I want to keep you guys on your toes and not already predetermined know what the outcome of a game is. And again, I like to show where we can improve, or treat this like game film, so to say, for my teammates, where we can learn where to improve, because I don't think anybody played perfect in this game. I mean, as you can see, I think Kitchen still played well. Obviously, the box score doesn't show that, where he's 5 for 14 and 3 turnovers, but I think he still played well as far as processing the offense. Obviously, Till could have played better defense, and I could have played better defense. The point guard had 44 points, and I didn't do a great job hedging at all times. We could have set up way better rotations, because we know we can rely on Tonic as a drop defender, where he has really good defense in every aspect of it, and we just didn't trust him enough, or really put him in that spot. We didn't trust the defense collectively enough to do that, where me and Till, so to say, we could have played sides on this. And as you saw, I held my own on the ISO. I feel like I could take this guy when it comes to ISO as well. So we could have played a lot more sides defense, relied on rotations after that for the free slips, whatever it may be. In revision, there's a lot of stuff we could have improved on right here. But we got better as a team off this game right here, and I think as a viewer, you can respect that as well. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to drop a like, sub if you're new, turn on them noties, all good stuff. If you made it to the end of the video, put WR in the comments to show your support made it all the way through. We might actually end up getting in some tournament stuff pretty soon here. Like I said, the season just ended. These guys right here lost in the finals, so it's all a free game as far as trying to get into it. And obviously we can compete to some extent. We have a lot of improving to do. This is a brand new team. We haven't played these guys more than a week yet, so I'm definitely looking forward to it. And stay tuned for what's next. I'm not going to tell you what's next because I don't want to give away anything as far as the videos go, but let's just say we're going to keep it pretty, we're going to keep the variety. You might see another L next, you might see another W next. You're not going to know which. I just want to keep you guys on your toes and actually keep you entertained with these videos, while also letting all the people who like seeing the breakdown stuff, or like seeing me kind of in the intellectual aspect of the game and trying to break things down and actually talking to you guys as far as where we can improve, etc., all types of stuff like that. Hope you guys are enjoying seeing the team at its like core beginning, so to say, because I think this is gonna be a really fire 5 to carry into like next game or anything like that, where it's really just fun, nice guys too, where nobody's like really bad with the swearing and language. I'm actually probably the worst, to be completely honest with y'all. And it's going to be really nice. I think we can actually do live commentary with this team. Next is just me trying to get the volume stuff all figured out, as far as like not making anybody too loud, too quiet, all types of stuff like that. But I think it's going to be really cool to do live commentaries with this, and it'd be a lot less work on me too to do the live commentaries. With this team, you're going to see me in a lot more of a leadership role too, where I'm actually really like, I enjoy it. I like being kind of the head honcho of the team. It might be egotistical for me to say that, but I really do enjoy it. Anyway, this video is probably going super long after this long outro right here, and then me just talking throughout the whole video. But if you made it to the real end of this super long video, put Laker in the comments to show your support. You made it all the way through the entire outro and all that stuff. So anyway, hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, feel free to drop a like, sub if you're new, turn on them noties, all that good stuff. And also leave your feedback too. If you have anything to say about how we're playing, how we should adjust, feel free to just leave it in the comments. I'm definitely down to like hear what you guys have to say about all that stuff. I feel like I already know a lot of the adjustments we can make as far as just getting better as a team and working together. Like I said, the rotations could definitely be more relied upon, and playing sides or double teaming the guard a little bit more often, whatever it may be. Obviously the PG torched us right here. We're gonna adjust, trust me. But anyway, that's all for the video. Hope y'all enjoyed, and stay tuned for the next. Take it easy, man. Peace.